Hello everyone, it's Allie from Titan and welcome back to our channel. I am here with a full case opening of today's brand new Cardfight Vanguard Overdress release, Blazing Dragon Reborn. Now this is the 6th regular booster set for Cardfight Vanguard Overdress. It feels like we've seen a lot more, but I believe that's not including the lyrical melody sets, that's not including the anniversary collections. So yeah, just set number 6, Blazing Dragon Reborn. And of course, as always, this set does contain a gorgeous clamp art DSR, the Dress Secret Rare. But I'm also curious, I saw this rarity called FFR. Curious if we can find one here in the case, because they do look very expensive. I'm assuming they're very rare. Curious if we can find one here in the case and see what it's all about. So I'm excited for this set. As always, I enjoy opening up Cardfight Vanguard, even though I don't know how to play the game. The art is so much fun. I always pick out a few cards that I want from every set to add to my collection. And you guys know, I've been hook, line, and sinkered on the lyrical melody sets. Looking forward to that next release, either later this year or early next year, I believe. So, I have full sets of the previous lyrical sets. So I'm just a fan of Vanguard in general. So happy that Overdress caught my attention, with Clamp being my favorite mangaka group. Once I saw Clamp attached to Overdress, that's how I gave it a shot. And here we are with set number 6. So let's go ahead and get cracking here. Each case does have 20 boxes, so this is going to be a pretty long opening. Do have a couple other videos tonight, so hopefully they get up before midnight. Depends on how fast the computer can export and YouTube decides to process the video after uploading. So anyways, let's go ahead and get started here with brand new Blazing Dragon Reborn by snapping us into the corner. And yeah, 20 box case here. Now, I have been, I don't know why, recent releases for Overdress, I keep messing up how much I order, thinking it's a full case and it's not. But it looks like I'm back on track. Got a bit messed up there with the title boosters. Yeah, there's the lyrical sets, title boosters, the anniversary, like the ones like the festival collections rather than anniversary collections. But yeah, so I have been messing up, but this time we do have a full case, not like 3/4 of a case, not a case and a half. We have one full case. So booster pack number 6, of course, Blazing Dragon Reborn. And let's see, FFR stands for double frame rare. That's not what I would have expected. All right, so SPs are gone. I vaguely remember you guys telling me about this for future sets. Overdress is kind of moving away from the SPs. So frame rare and double frame rare. So FR and FFR. Okay, so that makes sense. That makes sense. I was like, FFR for double frame, but double rare is just 2 R's. So it makes sense that there's 2 Fs. Okay, cool. So 106 total new cards in the set, 52 different foil types. There's 2 DSRs, 15 FFRs, and 35 FRs. So I'm assuming an FR per box, but we'll just have to find out together. So here we go, box number 1. As always, when we do full case openings, I'll go through the first few boxes, taking a bit of a slower pace, looking at everything, and then as we move along, and we've seen a lot of cards, start skipping over the commons and going a bit faster. Otherwise, we could definitely be here all day. So the second series is willDress. So Overdress went into willDress. I'm assuming this is where we're seeing that transition to the willDress stuff versus Overdress. But anyways, here we go. Pack number 1. I will say a little odd. There's no box topper this time. Sometimes we've had in the regular boosters like a promo pack. Sometimes we've seen like little punch out tokens. So nothing like that this time around. But anyways, already start off with something super cute. Vanguard art is just so much fun. You know, sometimes you get waifus. Sometimes you get raccoon pipers. Sometimes you get mecha dinosaurs and transformers. So it's always fun, fresh, and interesting, which is also what I like about Yu-Gi-Oh! Speaking of, checking out that new Blackwing set, Darkwing, what's it called? Darkwing Blast. Have a box of that to check out later tonight as well. Galactic Hero, Flattened Suffrey, and then Chakrabarthi, Phoenix Dragon, Nirvana Jahiva. Also crazy names, just like Yu-Gi-Oh! Crazy names in Overdress as well. So that's a triple R. That is also the creature on the box. So Awakening of Chakrabarthi was what, set 4? Yeah, and then 5, Triumphant Return of the Brave Heroes. Oh, look at that, we have an FFR. Brilliant Equip, Bram Valrina. Or Virina. It's hard. That is an L. Okay, so the text here at the bottom is like embossed a little bit. Now, I will say, looking at this card, it is super bright and shiny. The border of it reminds me, honestly, of like Dragon Ball Super Secret Rares with that border. So that's cool. Brilliant Equip, Bram Valrina. Because I know we've seen Virina cards, like Virina Expecta, unless I read that wrong the whole time and that was an L instead of an R. Or an L instead of an I. But, alright, well, Brilliant Equip here. Double frame rare, so that's cool. That is cool. You know, I do have the TCG player window pulled up. I was like, oh, what is this rarity? What is this rarity when I was looking through? Because there are some pretty pricey ones. The Chakrabarthi Phoenix is $160. The Youth Burke Skyfall Arms is $166. Let me sort on the double frames. So Brilliant Equip, Bram, Virina. Oh, it says Virina in text. I swear that looks like an L. Oh, it's so hard to see. It looks like an L, but the TCG player says that's an I, so it is Virina. Okay, yeah, so Virina. So Bram, Virina. No market price on it, so when I sort by market price, it didn't show up, but it does have 11 listings as low as $73.14. So maybe a $70 card, maybe not. Happy to find that. Here we go, pretty early box ones. Oh, wonder if we'll find multiple per case, or is just like a one and done type deal. But beautiful card. Beautiful. That is super cute. Look at the little plushies. Galactic Hero, Purely Agno. Galactic Heroes seem cute. Diabolos boys again. Oh, that's cute. Blaze Mate. Hey, it's a chipmunk. Surprise egg. That's cute. And then Diabolos Madonnas for some recurring archetypes. Well, I mean, not recurring, but ones we've seen before. One moment. I had something on my finger. I was like, what is that? Sturdy Wall Equip, Vils Virina. That is a double R. And then triple R, Knight of Fracture, Shenizel. Cardinal Noid, Desire Devil, Kuzvigi, double R. Alright. I like that I'm seeing archetypes we've seen in the past. The Diabolos Boys, Diabolos Madonna, Desire Devils, Cardinal Noids, Virina. Advanced Clock Dragon is like a little steampunk dragon. That's cute. Blaze Maidens as well. Rhythmical Kiwi. Marching Debut Purette. Oh, these cards. Oh, they're so fun. Ah, so much fun. And then, of course, all of these singles, aside from, you know, what Alley Pilfers, will be available on our TCG Player store. Should be later tonight. Diablo's Driver, Julian, triple R. So I would imagine by the time this video is live, everything will already be listed. If you guys want some spoilers, you can click that link in the description down below to go to our TCG Player page. Yeah. Vanguard's a lot of fun. We used to get more than the one case. We used to get multiple cases of the lyrical sets because I like to complete master sets of those. But, you know, we had, when the Overdress first came out, the first release was popular locally and online as well. Whereas now it's just mainly for us. We just sell singles for Vanguard. No one's really asking for boxes or packs like in-store or really online either. But I do enjoy the products. Lots of cute things. I love the art. I just don't know that it's super played here in the Tampa Bay area. Diabolos Madonna, Shenna is a frame rare. And then Combined Rusher. So I wonder, is frame rare the new SP, 1 per box? Or maybe 2 per box? This one we had a frame rare and a double frame rare. I will hopefully discover the answer to these questions as we go along. So far, I'm enjoying the sets. Oh, that egg. The egg catches me off guard every time because it's like, oh, cute. And it's like, oh, there's something popping out of the egg. What is it? Oh, it's called Surprise Egg. We don't know. Custodial Dragon and Star Dragon Deity of Infinitude Eldobreath. Double R. Some of these names are a little out there. Ah, well, it is fun. So this is finishing off our first box here. We have Explosive Torture, Mouse Husbando. Those mouse here? What are those? I don't know. Wolf Husbando? I don't know. And Aurora Battle Princess Crumple Orchid. Alright, so we did find that. It's a double frame rare and a regular frame rare. So let me pile up the recycling, and we're going to move along into box number 2. Like I said, I think we can start picking up the pace now. How many? Well, we can look at the box here. There are 50 commons, so we might not have seen all commons yet. Although I'm not sure that the commons are usually very interesting. I just like looking at the art. But, like I said, there's also several other openings to get to tonight. All new releases. One is a little late, and we did order because we had some people inquiring about the My Hero Academia card game. So we'd ordered a pre-release kit, for which pre-release weekend was last weekend. That arrived, like, yesterday or Wednesday. So Bossman said, hey, just go ahead and open it up for our preview since there are packs inside. Take a look at that. Because, of course, the boxes, you know, you can't sell the kits. They say not for resale on them particularly. So we'll just go ahead and open it, see what that looks like. And we also had the booster boxes arrive. So I need to put those on the site if anyone wants any for personal breaks. But a little bit of an awkward situation with that arriving so late. Couldn't even offer people to come in and try the game out because we didn't even get our one pre-release kit that we ordered. I will say I was a little surprised, but it makes sense. It makes sense that the kits are like the Dragon Ball kits, as opposed to like Pokemon or Magic pre-release kits, where they're like self-contained little things. So, it is just one big box that you got to divvy up the packs to everybody. So, we'll be getting those first edition pack openings of My Hero Academia Set 3. But so that'll be a first look at that. And then also, like I said earlier, the new Yu-Gi-Oh! Set Darkwing Blast also releases today. Frame rare, Sealed Blaze Dragon, Shabda. The frame rares are neat. I see why they're called frame rare. They do have the border going on. Oh, Diablo's Girls, Ivanka. She's cute. Little demon waifu. I like that. I'll probably keep one of those if it's not crazy expensive. Flash Equip Dragon, Double R, and Youthberg, Revolve Form Gust, Triple R. Planet Wall Dragon, Desire Devil. Sword Equip Dragon, Spirits That Roam. Repelled Malice Dragon, and Merciless Count Botus. It's an interesting looking dragon? Not sure what that would be. Looks like some sort of Final Fantasy 13 boss. Random Falsey, or whatever they were called. Palladium Zeal Dragon, Ensemble of Smiles, Amelie. She's cute. See, I like the really cute ones. That's why the sets of, like, all cuteness. The lyrical, like, you know, cat waifus, bat waifus. I like those a little too much. Sometimes I'm like, am I weird for really loving these sets? But they're super cute. Galactic Hero, Flattened Suffery, frame rare. So I think my theory of 2 frame rares per box might be onto something. And then, instead of the second frame rare, we had a double frame rare. Lucked out, box 1 just happened to be there. We'll see. Aurora Battle Princess, Thoughts That Pierce Through. Of course, we only have a sample size of 2 here. We'll see what the rest of the case yields. Grand March of Full Bloom, Leonorn. Cardinal Dragon, New Varia, double R. Galactic Hero and Source Dragon, Deity of Blessings, Bless Favor. That is an overdress rare, an ORR. All right. So, do you want to look through here? Even though you look like you have a frame, you are a double R. Wanted to make sure I didn't miss. Now, the Star Dragon Deity of Infinitude, you were an ORR as well. Was actually looking to see if perhaps I'd missed a second regular frame rare in box 1. Found out I missed our overdress rare. So that is now in the proper pile. Alrighty. Go ahead and move along into box number 3. Alright, let's see if we can keep up the 2 regular frames per box. See if anything changes. Of course, as we're still on the first quarter of the case, we're still seeing new cards for our double Rs, triple Rs in each box. So it is still very fresh. Knight of Tempestuousness, Variety. Diablo's Madonna, Shanna. Sparkle Rejector. Marching Debut and Desire Devil, double R. Sturdy Wall Equip, double R. And Youth Burke, Skyfall Arms. I've seen a lot of dragons in this set. Set title is Blazing Dragon Reborn. So, should have expected dragons. But seems to be on the more higher rarity cards. The ORRs, which are supposed to be 1 per box. And the triple Rs too. We have a few really cool looking dragons. Galactic Hero rare, Direful Doll, Amandine. It's cute. Palladium Zeal Dragon, Aurora Battle Princess, rare. Aurora Battle Princess, Crumple Orchid, frame rare. And Galactic Hero, Direct for Real. Oh, she's cute. Love her outfit. It's a triple R. Changing Magic, Congratulatory Performance, triple R. We have Aurora Battle Princess Detained Seeker, frame rare. That was, I think, our ORR pile. I'll fix that. Then we have Custodial Dragon and Hades Dragon Deity of Resentments, Gal Mage Held. That's a lot of words. What does a Hades Dragon Deity of Resentments even look like? Well, it looks like that. It's interesting. Like I said, very interesting card titles. Very unique. Well, that's alright. So we did find 2 frame rares. So we got down to the last 2 packs. I'm like, well, maybe I'm just wrong. We found 1 frame rare and we haven't found an ORR. Then we went 2 for 2 on those last 2 packs. So we did keep up that pattern. 2 assorted frame rares and 1 ORR per box. So let's keep it on up. See what else we can find. And we'll say it is going to be weird adjusting to the lack of SPs. Looks like the double frame rare has the same foiling with the frame design, of course, as the regular frame rare. But that texture, I would say even more amplified than a regular SP. for Vanguard, so it'll be sad not seeing that as often in our packs. Still beautiful. Octary Sorceress is beautiful too. Repelled Malice Dragon, Chakrabarthi Triple R. Diablos Madonna and Sparkle Rejector Dragon. Sealed Blaze Dragon and Knight of Fracture, Triple R. And the little Kiwis. They're Kiwis playing Kiwi guitars. Term Fracture Dragon. I know our common pile is getting quite tall. Since this is box number 4, we'll go ahead and move that out of the way afterwards. First layer of the case. First fifth. Diablo's Diver, Julian. Sword Equipped Dragon and Spirits That Roam. Packs That Roam as well. Unintentionally. Frame Rare, Galactic Hero, Rampart Aspida. And Combine Rusher. Palladium Zeal Dragon, Frame Rare. Battle Siren, Theodosia. Palladium Zeal, Regular Rare. Galactic Hero and Performing Petal, Diantha. Alright, last 2 packs of box 4. We do have Galactic Hero, Rampart Aspida Double R. And waiting on the ORR of the box. We have Dragon Deity, King of Resurgence, Dragveda. So it looks like we got big dragons for our ORR theme for the Dragon Booster. That makes sense. Like I said, should have predicted that. Alright, first pile of commons. Moved out of the way. Let's go ahead and jump on into box 5. To make life more difficult for myself. Leave the recycling for myself to flatten out later. I was looking on YouTube historically for video length, about an hour 40 to almost 2 hours, opening up cases of Vanguard. So trying not to have it be that long here tonight. Make it more enjoyable. Ooh, we have a World's Original foil. The True Arbiter Dragon of 100 Swords. Darahai's Hells. Will say, as much as I like the foiling on the double frame rare and the World Original, it is not easy to read whatsoever. So I do not think that was even the name of the dragon, but I cannot tell if it starts with a B or starts with a D. Darahaild. I am not sure. I cannot read it. Ah! Bushiroad, I can't read it. It does look cool. It's a cool looking dragon. Difficult to read. Not a fan of how difficult they are to read. They look nice, but I would like to read my cards, please. So, last time we saw World Original foils, we did see them. We found a playset per case. Enucleate's Angel. She's cute. It's a double R. I will say I'm also noticing the lack of regular holo foils. I felt like we were too smoothly moving to the end of the pack. Usually I have to jump a couple cards before And then see, that's what it is. It's because we don't have hollows either. Interesting. Interesting. So I've gotten rid of SPs, gotten rid of regular hollows. Frame Rare and Nucleate's Angel. And then Diablo's Girls, Ivanka, double R. Frame Rare Repelled Malice Dragon. Congratulatory performance. Custodial Dragon, Light Dragon, Deity of Honors, ORR. Sword Equipped Dragon, Ensemble of Smiles. Spirits That Roam, Palladium Zeal Dragon. Explosive Torture, and Cardinal Dragon, Nuvaria. Alright, I can't believe it took me 5 boxes into the case to notice that we did not have any regular hollows. Allie's unobservant today. Too distracted by all the cute waifus and husbandos. It happens to the best of us, trust me. Or don't, up to you. Yeah, so no more regular hollows either. I will say I liked hollows, but the hollows often felt gratuitous. I just said I wasn't going to flatten these up last box anyway. The hollows did feel pretty gratuitous. I feel like there's so many hollows that it kind of lessened. They're like, oh, I pulled a foil. It's like, well, every card comes in foil, so it's not as special, so. Curious how everyone else feels about the change. I'm not sure. I'm not sure yet. I'm thinking like, oh, does this mean it'll be easier for me to make my sets of Lyrical Monasterio? Volume 3, whatever it's titled? Or is it going to be more difficult? Because there'd be like, you know, 50 hollows, and then all the SPs, and like 35 SPs, and like... It was a lot. It was a lot. So not having hollow rares, I guess Bushiroad could just make infinite frame rares. You know, there's 35 types. You're still missing like a whole nother 35 set of hollows, though. So less foils, but curious how everyone feels about it. Because I would notice, you know, if there's a rare that comes in hollow, even if the rare's good, the regular rare is still not worth anything because everyone wants the hollow. Because it's just extra shiny. So I'm curious if that'll make regular rares a little bit more in demand. But then again, you probably have them in frame rare form, so maybe not. I am curious. Those of you that play and or collect Overdress, let me know in the comments down below if you have an opinion either way. You like the lack of hollows or are upset with Bushiroad doing away with those. Let me know. Very curious to pick y'all's brains. We have Departure Towards the Dawn, frame rare, and Desire Devil, double R. Spree Wasper, Dragon Deity King, Overdress rare. Spirits That Roam, Palladium Zeal Dragon. Knight of Temptuousness and Jeweled Sword Equip, triple R. Garo Virina. Explosive Torture, frame rare. And Youthberg, Skyfall Arms. We're Battle Princess, Detain Seeker, Thoughts That Pierce Through. And last pack of box 5, or no, this is box 6 rather, in the Dim Darkness, the Frozen Resentment. Yeah, that was box 6. All right, moving along. Box number 7. We are going quite quick. Not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. We'll see. We'll see. It's like, oh, every time I'm like, oh, we're moving quickly. Then I'm like, oh, let me talk some more to pad the time. And then it just ends up being like, oh, no, now I'm behind schedule. Like, what am I doing? Deal with that later. It doesn't feel like it adds that much time, but it really does. It really does make it so it's like, come on, Allie, hurry up. I want to see more cards. Like, me too. I'm like, oh, I want to see it. But if I do 10 seconds every single box, flattening it up for recycling and talking about recycling, you know, 10 seconds, you know, that ends up adding an extra couple minutes to every opening, let alone whatever other procedural stuff I take care of that can be done off camera. Normally not a big deal, but for such a lengthy opening as this one. So you guys might be wondering, well, Allie, why didn't you do this one as a live stream? You've done streams for Vanguard before. Yeah, when it's like, I feel like one case is like the max length of a recorded video. Once you get into like 2 cases, 3 cases like we typically do for the lyrical sets, that then makes sense to be as a live stream. But one case, I feel like, is the tall end of how lengthy a video would be. It's like, at that point, it's like almost like watching a movie. It's kind of long. That's a pretty big time investment. But it's still manageable. But that's like the high end of manageable. Like I said at the start, I don't know how late this video is going to go up. Just because of, you know, if it takes 2 hours to record, then it takes 2 hours to export. It's going to take like an hour to upload, and then YouTube wants to process it forever. And then sometimes it spins, sometimes it's quick with that, sometimes it's like another extra hour to like 2 hours of processing. We have Battle Siren, Theodosia, FR, and Jeweled Sword Equipped, RR. I don't know. It reminds me, though, when we used to have super slow internets, now things can upload really quickly. Like a video that's like 10 minutes will usually be uploaded in like 2 minutes. But it used to be about a minute per minute back when the channel first started. And it's crazy to think, like, now I'm like, man, it's so slow. And it's like, well, back in the day, I remember when I first was moved to this location with the new internet, I was like, that was so fast. And now I sit here like, first world problems, man. Anyways. Cute. Oh, there's so many cute cards. I just want to stop to stare at all the waifus. Source Dragon, Deity of Blessings, Bless Favor. Question for Cardfight Vanguard players in the comments. Do you guys read your card titles? Like, I play Source Dragon, Deity of Blessings, Bless Favor. How do you respond? Like, do you do that, or you just without reading card names? Because I feel like some of these names is like, you know, you say, I play Source Dragon, he's like, your opponent like, bro, stop. I get it. I know what card you're playing. Just go. Because I know Yu-Gi-Oh cards will get nicknames. You guys nickname Vanguard cards? I'm curious. I've never seen a Vanguard played in person. I've never watched any tournaments online, and now I'm curious. Now I am quite curious. Like, how does it go? Do you guys read the cards? Hopefully someone will answer my curiosity in the comments. Anyways, we're moving into box number 8. Zoom in. We're zooming here. Our Desire Devil Faman. That is frame rare. RR Jeweled Sword Equip. Sparkle Rejector Dragon and Cardinal Noid. Sturdy Wall Equip, RR, and Youth Perk, Skyfall Arms. Marching Debut. Planet Wall Dragon, Desire Devil, double R. CFV-D. Spree Wasper. Direful Doll, Amandine. Desire Devil, Faman. Sword Equipped Dragon, Gallandite. Spirits That Roam and Palladium Zeal Dragon. In the Dim Darkness, the Frozen Resentment. Frame Rare and Galactic Hero Waifu. I love her outfit. It looks like Diva. Well, it doesn't look like Diva, but it reminds me of like Diva's mech from Overwatch. But like, if you made that into like a cosplay jacket. It's cute. I like the colors. I like her hair colors. Like I said, lots of really fun, fresh, and interesting arts in all Vanguard products. Congratulatory performance. Alright. Yeah, I can tell the comment pile's too tall when I start clipping it when I pick up packs. So, this is the next quarter of boxes. Well, next fifth of boxes. Next 4 boxes. Next fifth of the K. You know, anyways, we're moving the comments after this. Every 4 boxes, I'll move the comments off screen. This is getting ridiculous. Or Battle Princess, Crumple Orchid. We have Wall Equipped Dragon and Light Dragon Deity of Honors. A Martin Noah. I feel like we've seen a Martin Noah card before. That sounds vaguely familiar. I don't know. Or maybe we've just seen it before here tonight. But I feel like we've seen a different Martin Noah card. I'll have to look. Maybe in one of the earlier sets. An ORR or something like that. Alright, moving on to box number 9. Wow, almost at the halfway point. I wonder if finding the double frame rare means that we are already out of luck on a dress secret rare. I wonder... Yeah, I keep meaning to collect the DSRs with the clamp arts. And I haven't actually done it. I was thinking maybe this Black Friday. I always put a bunch of stuff in my save for later on TCG Player. And I was hoping, because TCG Player for Cyber Monday and Black Friday would do like anywhere between 10 to 20% TCG Player bucks cashback. And now they do that. They do, but they do it for if you subscribe to their premium service. The rest of us, normal folks, we don't get no fancy percent back. It's only if you subscribe to TCG Player Premium. Which is like, man. So there's no point in me like waiting, but part of me hopes that they might do, you know, it's Black Friday, right? Maybe. I also forget that they exist when I'm not opening up a Vanguard set. Like, I remind I'm like, oh, Blazing Dragon Reborn. I look on TCG Player. I'm like, oh yeah, there's a new cool DSR with clamp art. I want that. I never actually do anything about it. So, I do have the clamp arts. I set out with the first lyrical melody, the first set. Not lyrical melody. Then lyrical monasterio, new school term was the second. So the lyrical booster is what they're called. I set out just to get the Clamp Mermaid card. And then I was like, I like this too. I like this one. I like this one. I became a big fan of Laronarol opening up the lyrical melody. And then I was like, I just need all of it. And then Lyrical Monasterio came out. And I was like, man, there's no Laronarol. It's different characters. And then I saw the Batgirl. What was her name? It was like some French sounding name. Baratois. There we go. Baratois Bat Waifu. I was like, I guess I just collect these sets now. And I normally just like waifu cards, but not like actively want to have them. But I was like, this is a need. This is a need for me. So I did get clamp art, but it spawned into something else entirely. But I don't have the rest of the clamp art cards, unfortunately. Sturdy Wall Equip, Vils Virena, Frame Rare, and Chakrabarthi Triple R. I'm looking around because I reorganized my desk area a little bit, and even now that I have the sleeves, I had been missing sleeves. I still have not sleeved up all my cards and put them in my binder that I bought upon set release. And here it is. This is the red toppler. I found my Kairi LSR. So they don't have DSRs, they have lyrical secret rares instead of dress secret rares. So Kairi's just chilling over here. She was behind this sketchograph we pulled on Wednesday. As soon as Cryptozoic, actually the company, hit the subscribe button on the channel, right as we pulled that. And I was like, oh, we have a sketchograph, but it was not autographed. So that was an interesting moment. I keep meaning to turn that into a clip. Because now YouTube rolled out a new feature or shorts, rather. Because YouTube's really pushing them shorts. Like, algorithm-wise and whatnot. And I think it'd be funny to make... Because I could just go to the video and then turn into clip and then select my time frame and then turn it into one of the shorts very easily. At least according to the little tutorial video that I watched at the end of last week. Should be. So, like, new feature. But it's only able to do it as the creator. So it's not like someone else can make the short and then I approve it. It's just, I have to do it. And I keep meaning to do it. So maybe I'll do that tonight. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. I just think it'd be funny. Because it was an interesting interaction. It's like, that's so cool. The company literally subscribed to our channel and hung out with us. Julie from the PR team was hanging out with us. Talking to chats, listening to their suggestions for future products and whatnot. And just having a grand time. But it was just funny that at the moment we found a card that should not have been in the product. Got packed out on accident, I'm supposing. Since it was not signed, I don't think it was supposed to exist. I don't know if the card did not get approved. And that's why it wasn't signed. If it was not signed in error. Whatever it was, that card wasn't supposed to be there. And it was just like, Cryptozoic, the channel, typed, uh-oh, in chat. I really had a lot of fun on Wednesday. I liked my elf ears. I thought I looked cute in my elf cosplay. I think that was a good outfit. Maybe I'll just do that again for Halloween. I was thinking for Halloween I just hand out candy in my Pikmin hat. And like throw on like a yellow t-shirt, like very minimum effort. I'm sorry. I'm gonna put more effort into the weekend stream, so next weekend, prior to Halloween. I'll dress up for that. Now that's my thing. Now I dress up every year for the Halloween weekend stream. Just like this weekend, I'm gonna try and dress up a little bit for my birthday weekend stream. My birthday is falling on Tuesday, so of course it just keeps getting further and further away now from the weekend. It's gonna be awkward for a few years. Just be like, oh, Allie's birthday, when is it? Next Thursday? You know. The birthday weekend stream. But, should be fun. Cosplay takes like a bit of effort sometimes, but it is fun. And that one wasn't that bad. I didn't even have to use the eyeglass glue in my ears. They actually just fit. Yeah, Battle Siren, Theodosia. We've seen you already as a frame rare, Theodosia. More like Duo Dosia. Alright. Finishing up box 10 here, halfway point of the case. We have frame rare, Spree Wasper. The Direful Doll, Triple R. Will say, interestingly enough, occasionally there's just like some random rare that just starts popping off. Like recently, we have sold so many Flaming Ponies. It's a rare, I think, from Triumphant Return of the Brave Heroes. Maybe Awakening of Chakrabarthi. But one of the more recent sets is rare Flame Pony. It's like 50 cents. But we sold like 16 copies in one day. I'm like, huh, interesting. Because everyone wants a Flame Pony. And that happens on occasion. I have to go to a card that we've sold none of before, and there's so many people buy play sets in one day. And I'm like, I wonder if this got played in an event. That's always my first thought, is like, oh, someone won with a deck that has this card in it. And that's why everyone wants this card now. Or maybe perhaps that card synergized well with some of the new cards here, and people were like, oh, Blazing Dragon Reborn's coming out next week. Let me buy my Flaming Ponies. It's a cute looking card, but I remember I was like, oh, look, someone bought a playset Flaming Ponies, and I'm like printing the next order. I was like, oh, did I not print this? Is this the same one? I'm like, oh, no, these are two different people. And then I was like, oh, wait, this is a third person. All with the same order, just 4 copies of Blazing Flaming Pony. That's it. No more, no less. Like, no other cards, just playset of ponies. And I was like, huh? Because at first I thought I messed up and I clicked on the same order twice. And then I was like, wait, no, there's just multiple people wanting ponies. We have crossed the halfway point. Ooh, we have DSR. Ooh, okay. Hi, box 11. We have Youth Burke, Skyfall Arms DSR. Now, this looks cool. Now, I hadn't seen the image, so this is the second DSR. I saw the other DSR that has Grand March of Full Bloom Leonorn that has the girls on it. That one was super cute. That one has a market price, so I'm typically sort market high to low. So that card is $225. This one here, all right, so there is no market price, so it looks like there's been no sales yet. So this one's about $220. All right. Man, the clamp art cards, though, are so cool. Usually there's like an anime one and then a clamp art. This one has 2 clamp ones. Oh, they're both expensive. Ah, that's always what holds me back, too. It's like, I'm like, oh, the new set's out. Let me get these DSRs. I'm like, $225. I'll wait and see what happens. And then I wait and I forget. But beautiful. I am happy to see that. I did not think we would find one. Honestly, we found that double frame rare. I was like, man, I think that kills our chance of a DSR. But no. Did find a DSR as well here. Typically, DSRs, to my understanding, are 1 per master case. So we just get 1 regular case. We don't get a master. We have opened up master cases before, though, of course, with the lyrical set. So it's like a super case that has 2 of these in it. So, happy to see DSR. We have Youth Burke Skyfall Arms. Nice. Nice. Cool. All right. So box 11 coming in hot. All right, cool. Cool beans, as the kids say. I don't like the kids say that anymore. Allie is not hip with the kids. All right, very cool. I'm happy we did find a DSR. So a double frame rare as well as a dress secret rare in this case. Very nice. Yeah, Sturdy Wall Equip and Performing Petal Diantha. We still only found the 1 World Original. Like I said, I'm used to the World Originals not being super hard to find, not super easy either. Like 4, maybe 5 per case. We found just the 1 so far in 11 boxes, so maybe they're more rare this time around. We have Diablo's Girls, Ivanka, and Youth Burke, Rebel Form, Gust. They would be very hard to miss. Very bright, very shiny. Spree Wasp per frame rare. It's our second Spree Wasp per frame rare of the case. Now I will say, we did find... Boxes are making weird noises. That was awkward. I will say, we did find 2 frame rares in that box. Now, the box that we found, the double frame rare, we found one regular frame. However, the DSR was in the 3rd to last slot. It wasn't in the 2nd like we found, which we're finding the frame rares. The 2nd to last card in the pack. That was the 3rd to last card in the pack. So it's like a bonus, I suppose. All right, box number 12 here. Under an hour, we are 2/3 of the way through, or 3/5 of the way. I don't know why I said 2/3. Not even remotely close to what I was trying to. Well, 2/3 and 60%, 66%. Not even remotely close. I'll just go with it. I was trying to round up. Doesn't work like that. We're moving at a good speed. That's what I'm trying to say. At least I think I'm moving at a good speed. I don't know if there's like turbo case rippers out there for REBORN. I'm sure that you could zoom through this case much more quickly than I am. Although I think I'm moving at a good clip here. As I struggle to pull cards apart and pad in the video time. But Sealed Blaze Dragon, Shabda, Knight of Fracture. Term Fracture Dragon. Diablo's Diver, Julian. Frame rare, we have Octary Sorceress and Combined Rusher, RRR. Custodial Dragon and Battle Siren. I tidy it up, but then I smack it again. Thankfully, we are getting close to the end here. Thoughts That Pierce Through, frame rare, Galactic Hero, RRR. Star Dragon, Deity of Infinitude. To infinitude and beyond. Alright, so that wraps on box 12. Let me move this out of the way. This is quite the tall pile of commons. We'll say our rare pile's looking pretty tall as well. So it would have been better if I moved it at the halfway point to box 10. So that way the piles are even at the end of the stream, but it doesn't really matter. Just visually, I'd like the piles to be even, but I missed the boat on that. So cleared off those piles. I think these pile heights are still okay. If I need to move them out of the way, I will. Hopefully we see some more of the World Originals. I can't even read it. Like I said, True Arbiter Dragon of 100 Swords. Whatever that final thing is. The True Arbiter. See, because Youth Berk Skyfall Arms, that's legible. You can read that. The problem with the World Order and its embossed text is the text has to be shrunk to fit in the box, just like these. But these, it's bolded, but there's nothing raised that kind of removes, you see the D there, you see it's a D because you can see the centerpiece. It's not so blurred that you, oh look, here we do have another one. Like that one, I can't tell if that's a D or a B. And then that, I can't tell if that's an I or an L because I thought the Virina was Valrina. It looked completely like an L to me, but it turned out it was an I, and I'm still not entirely convinced because it looks very much like an L in person. The card name is too long for it to be readable with that type of foiling on it, which is unfortunate. Because it really does look like a mess at the bottom. Beautiful card, just ignoring the text box. Sparkle Rejector Dragon and a Nucleate Angel. Oh, this is a frame rare. Because I was like, we can't have two double R's in the pack. Hold on. A Nucleate Angel. The packs are now rebelling against me because I was rude. I was dissing the World Original foiling. Now the packs don't want to open as nicely. Diablos Girls, Ivanka. Galactic Hero, and a Galactic Hero Triple R. We have Changing Magic, Mimuru, or Mimeruru. Mimeruru sounds like Rimuru, but meme. Mimeruru. The Changing Magic frame rare. Sometimes I don't even have a good guess as to the pronunciation of some of these names. I haven't learned the secret tongue of Bushiroad. I feel like I can speak Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards don't faze me very often anymore. Or Sartic threw me for a loop when I first saw that archetype. But in general, Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards just... Alright, I can read that. Vanguard cards? I haven't acquired that skill set yet. I'm trying, though. Trying. Star Dragon, Deity of Infinitude. You know what is actually kind of weird? And I used to not like it, and now I'm just like, yes! As I went, as I do after the post office, saying, oh, I'm doing it for exercise, I'm getting in my Pikmin Bloom steps. I walked from the post office to the Home Goods. It was decked out in Christmas stuff. It's October 21st, 2022. Filled Christmas decor, Christmas pillows, housewares, squishmallows. I got a snowman that was like this big. $16. He's this big. I got him. He's gonna go on the shelf one November 1st. Depends on how lazy I am. Mentally, I'm like, I'm putting up Christmas stuff on November 1st. So I can be that person where it's like, it's not even Thanksgiving yet. Like, why? It's like, I just want to. I want to feel festive. And I used to be like, man, you're encroaching on different holidays territories. Why is this stuff out so early? Like, I was like, ooh, when I saw the school supplies out in like June, I was like, what? It's not anywhere close to August. It's like, these kids just went on summer break and you're already like, look, kids, school supplies, you guys are ready to go back? It's like, no. So I feel like it's like PTSD when I see the school supplies first pop out. I'm like, ah. And then I'm like, oh, let me go see, get first crack at like cool binders and whatnot. And notebook covers. But I used to be like, ugh, why is there already Christmas stuff out? And now I'm like, let me go look for my Target $5 birds that I collect. Let me go look for Squishmallows. Let me go look for stuff on discount. Stuff that lights up. I was a little shocked that my first reaction was just pure excitement instead of being confused as to why there's Christmas stuff out prior to Halloween. Right, the earlier you put it out, the earlier stuff sells. It's all about... It is weird though. Why is there Christmas stuff out? Like, the Halloween section was like on clearance, and like the first 3 rows where they put their seasonal stuff at the Home Goods was just filled with like trees and gnomes and snowmen and penguin stuff. Yeah, it's not even Halloween yet, and there's already... Target's already resetting for Christmas. All the Halloween stuff's like moved to like one aisle. At least near me. Kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. I feel like soon enough we're gonna start... One thing that... Like, you know, I'm excited, because I really like Halloween. I like Christmas too. Nah, those are good holidays. I think they're my preferred holiday. I mean, I really like Easter too, because I like bunnies. So I like all the bunny decor for Easter. But Halloween and Christmas, it's like, ooh, as a Floridian, it's like 70-degree weather. It's coming. That's something to look forward to. I don't even know that it's about the holiday. It's about, like, I like the aesthetic of lights. So, like, Halloween lights and, like, Christmas lights, I like it. And then it's like, oh, cooler weather. At least, like, when I think, I'm like, oh, being outside, it's nice that time of year. One thing that I don't like, though, is when we start seeing stuff for Valentine's Day out in December. I'm like, that's not right. That's not even in this year. That's not even a holiday in this year. Why? So I think the decor encroachment, it bothers me selectively. Like I said, school supplies. And when they start putting out the Valentine's Day stuff prior to literally the next year, that weirds me out. But when it's my holidays that I like, it's like, yay. It's a selective allowance of holiday encroachment. I just can't believe Halloween stuff's gone already. It's like, ew, Halloween, next. It's like, but it's not even Halloween yet. I guess, to be fair, like, if you're gonna decorate for Halloween and you haven't started yet, you just be like, nah, it's not worth it. I'm only gonna enjoy it for, like, a few days. You know, like, if you're starting to think about it now to decorate for Halloween, you're probably gonna not do it for, like, a few more days, and then it's like, well, I'm gonna only have my stuff up for, like, 6 days. What's the point? So I guess there is no reason to have Halloween stuff out still. Especially if everything's sold. It's not like you're gonna order more, because by the time it arrives, like, who's gonna buy your Halloween stuff, like, the day of? Everyone's gonna be like, no, I'm gonna wait for it to go on clearance. So I guess in terms of, like, cleaning out inventory, it's better to just start stocking the next whatever versus having, like, 4 empty rows of shelves or, like, 75% empty rows of shelves. So I guess from a visual standpoint, it makes sense, too. And but it's just kind of weird. But I was happy to see Halloween boot out the school supplies, and I was happy to see Christmas boot out the Halloween stuff. Even if it's October 21st. We did find another World Original I talked over. So now we have 3 in the case. So we can still find 4. We just happen to be loaded in the second half as opposed to the first half. I noticed I've started putting the boxes on screen as well. It's just a habit. I didn't realize till we were almost done with the last box. Because I was too distracted talking about Home Goods and Squishmallows. Yeah, I have a snowman. His name is Manny. It's cute. Chakrabarthi, Triple R. Very happy we found a DSR. I feel like it's been a while since we found a DSR in a regular set. You know, the LSRs, they're different. They don't count. We open a lot more lyrical as well. But in terms of winning the 50-50 with a regular case, it's been a while. So happy to see a DSR. Planet Wall Dragon, frame rare. Runaway pack. Flash Equip Dragon, frame rare. More like flying rare. Get it? Because the pack went flying. You guys like my Titus laugh? Ha! 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 Alright, whoops, block. box is this? Oh, wow. Wow. Me ranting and raving about holiday decorations. Zoom through several boxes. We're going into box number 16. Ooh. Ooh. Getting close to the end. In our recap, I'm going to count out what I've liked. I've been doing it recently for case openings. I like to see how many of each of the highest regular rarity we can pull. Like, for Weiss cases, I like checking to see if we got 2 play sets in the case by sorting out the double R's. I like sorting out the triple R's, just to give you guys an idea of what you'll find per case. We'll run through our frame rares quite quickly. Custodial Dragon, frame rare. And I guess we can sort out our ORRs as well. Of course, look at our top-loaded cards. So we will take another look at everything for the recap. Since I don't think we will be finding anything else crazy in the rest of these boxes. We already figured out whether we'd be finding a DSR or not in the case in box 11. Box 1, found that double frame rare. Based on the prices, I feel like that's a 1 per case kind of deal. We'll be happy to find another one, although I'm really not expecting it. Expecting another World Original, but... Light Dragon Deity of Honors. Get out of here. This guy's very cute. Diablo's Girls Ivanka. I know we found her frame rare. I like both. Like I said, depending on how expensive she is, I do think I want to get one of her for my collection. Whether it's the frame rare or just the regular double R. Combined Rusher Triple R. All right, last pack of box number 16. Ensemble of Smiles. All right, 80% done with the case here. 4 boxes to go. But like I said, we'll be recapping what we found within this sealed 20-box case. All right, box number 17. Triple R, Brilliant Equip, Bram Virina. In theory, we should have one of every single frame rare if we're finding, yeah, 2 per box, except for the box that had the double frame rare. And we'll have 39 different ones. There's 35 different frame rares in this set. Now, I know we did find a couple repeats. We found 2 of the Wasps. And I know we found 2 of another card as well. But in theory, should have a full set. That is something I have noticed when putting together the holo sets for my collection of the Lyrical Boosters. You tend to get a full set of holos in every case. So I would imagine you get a full set of another type of rarity that you have the potential for it to collate well. Like I believe when we did the 3 cases of Lyrical Monasterio. It's a new school term in which one case was opened off camera. Well, I recorded it, but not during the live stream. One case was recorded as an ASMR opening because I had a migraine. I had to cut the stream. I believe we found a full set of SPs in the master case. So one of every single SP in the master case. So Bushiroad products in general, Y Schwartz and Vanguard, from what we've opened, do have pretty good collation for set collectors. So I would think we have a full set, although we'll see. We'll see. I don't know that I necessarily feel like sorting out. We have another Ivanka as well. So we do have we don't have a ton of wiggle room. It'll either be a full set or almost. It'll be very close. Well, if I sort them out by the 10s and then run through it real quick, we could be able to find. Yeah. We'll see. Curiosity's killing me. We'll see if we have a full set of the frame rares in the case. We'll see. One thing, yeah, I'm sure we found a playset of World Originals last time we saw World Original. 3 boxes to go. We only have 3, although we're only on the need for 1 more. We only need 1 more to have 4. So it is definitely still doable. This is box number 18. Grand March of Full Bloom. Nucleate Angel. Flash Equip and Jeweled Sword Equip. Cardinal Noid. Marching Debut. He's cute. Capable Helper. Diabolos Girls Ivanka. Youthberg, Triple R. What do we have here? Ooh, we have FFR. Okay, I'm surprised. We did find a second. So congratulatory performance, Sucus. So we do have a second double frame rare. Let me take a look here, TCG player. Take me back. Do 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 do. Wah wah. It is a cool looking card, but it you know, we have some $160 FFRs, $130, $80, $45, $10. He is cool looking though. Not easy to pull, but to me, that sounds extremely unplayable. Unfortunate, but hey, you know what? Good to know that you do find 2 double frame rares in a case. So 2 double frame rares, and we did luck out, find that DSR. I'm gonna put you in a top loader, show some respect to the FFR rarity. Man, that's a little unfortunate. Still a cool card. Still a cool card. Not great pull. Not great pull. I like it though. I like it. Hey, we found a DSR. Whoop whoop. So happy about the DSR. Happy to find a second because I didn't expect one. So one, even if it's a $10, $11 card, better than the zeros that I expected. So, would be cool though if it's like the super expensive one. You win some, you lose some. But good to know that we do have 2 in the case. So that means I don't think we'll actually have a set of the frame rares because we've had 3 sets of duplicates. So I think we'll just be just short on the set. But you know what? I'll still sort them out. They got to get sorted. Anyways, I'll just do it on camera. So 2 boxes to go. You have Marching Debut Purette, who I think that's the first time we've seen her. So. All right, box 19 of 20. Still looking for that world original. World original. Come on, Bushiro, give us a fourth oregano. We have Desire Devil, frame rare. Diantha, triple R. Youthberg, triple R. Sealed Blaze Dragon. There's a double R. And Brilliant Equip, triple R. Sparkle Rejector, Team Fracture. Wall Equipped Dragon, frame rare. Galactic Hero, triple R. Galactic Hero, double R. Last pack of box 19. Explosive Torture and Hades. Alright, one final box. Last chance to complete that set of the World Originals. See if we can find a fourth True Arbiter. Alright. There we go. All right. So we did find 4 in the case. All right. As expected, as expected. So we did find 4 World Originals, 1 DSR, and 2 FFRs here in this sealed case of 20 boosters. Booster boxes, rather. Many more boosters than 20. How much? 320 packs, 16 packs, 20 boxes. So, 300 more packs than I said, but you know. I am very pleased with that. Very pleased. Go ahead and check out how many of each ORR and how many of each triple R that we found here after we're done here in box 20. Ensemble of Smiles, Emily is a cutie. He's got the elf ears. I like the elf ears. Performing Petal. Spirits That Roam. Brilliant Equip, triple R. We have Light Dragon Deity of Honors. All right, last pack here, pack 320. We have Custodial Dragon and Galactic Hero Ramparts Aspida. All righty. And with that, that does wrap off our case here tonight. So let me tidy up, then get into that recap like I told y'all that I would show. Take a look at our triple R's, our frame rares, our ORRs, and of course, that was rude, Loki. Why would you do that? I'll fix you later. My frame of plates there fell over. All right. Let's start off with our ORRs. So, how many different types exist within this set? I believe there to be 5. 5 is how many we typically find whenever over frame rares exist. Or overdress. What are their technical rarities? Hold on, I need to look. These are the over double rares. Never mind. Never mind. Over double rares. Completely incorrect. Ignore whatever came out of my mouth prior. So in the case, we did find looking like 4 of each. Yeah, we did have 4 of each. So even collation there. Exactly 4 of each of those. 4 of the World Originals. Beautiful design card. Beautifully designed card. Alright, let's sort out our triple R's. See how many of each of these we managed to find. I believe there should be 10. Or is there... Ah, there's 12. Should be 12 different types. We typically find the same assortment of 4 within each box. That is something that I will say I don't necessarily like about Cardfight Vanguard is often... Are there more? There are like 14 plus. As you do tend to have pretty mappable boxes. But at the end, you know what you should be getting per case. So it is nice in that aspect, but I wish that they weren't mappable. That is something that I do not like. And I'm pretty vocal about that. This is the first time I mentioned this video, but I was more distracted trying to figure out what was going on. And then I was like, oh, there's no hollows, that's what's going on. Then trying to predict what we would end up finding in terms of our frame rares. But yeah, unfortunately, Vanguard boxes tend to be pretty mappable. But I do like that you do have an estimate of what you should be getting per case. Tend to have pretty consistent collation. So that's a positive. So if you're opening up like a sealed case, it doesn't particularly matter. But if you're opening up an individual box, you can be a little wary, be like, why? Like if you see a box that's particularly cheap, be like, wow, is this like the bad assortment of rares or something? That would be the first thought that crosses my mind, but I am very cynical, so I'm always suspicious. Anyways, almost finished sorting here. Lots of cute cards. Lots of really cool dragons, too. I like this. Cute cards and dragons. Good mix. Good mix. Would recommend. Alright. So that finishes off the sorting here. We finished off with the Chakraborty. Triple R, we did find 5 copies. Let's just spot check Flower Waifu. We found 6. Alright. What about Doll Waifu? 6. 6. 5. Alright, so some of these we just have 5 of. Looks like this bottom row. Yeah, the bottom 4 here have 5. This guy also has 5. So it looks like you're finding between 5 to 6 copies of any triple R, any given triple R in the case. So, all things considered, pretty even amounts there. And then, we want to check, last thing we want to check is whether or not we had a set of the frame rares. I know we have 35 different ones of these. I'm going to sort them out by their 10s. And then put them together numerically. See what we got. You won? Yeah, 1. We'll say, the tiny, tiny lettering makes it a little difficult to do this quickly. Sometimes you just got to get into the groove. But yeah, no, we do not have a set, I don't think. Let's see, you're 35. Do we have a 34? Yeah, we do have a 34. 3, 32. 31, 30. The duplicates in the 30s, but so far, so good. Looking for 20. There's 29. There's 28. Where's 29 at? 9, 8, 7. 6, 5. Ooh. 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh. So 20 through 35 are good. Let's see. Maybe we still managed to squeak it out like exact. Ooh, I still think we're going to be one short, but... Oh, 16, 15, 14, 13. Ooh, okay. So far, so good. 1, 2, there's 9. 8, 7, 6. So there's another 9. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We did have a whole set. I'm surprised. Looks like we had the perfect amount, the max amount of duplicates. So, but yes, we did end up with a full set of the frame rares here in the case. So just a couple of duplicates. So did we luck out on our duplicates? Get good ones to get duplicates of. Bad ones to get duplicates of. I'll find this out later as I list on TCG Player. Happy we did have 2 of her. Because then I wouldn't feel as bad taking one for my collection. But I'm surprised. I didn't think we were going to make it. We just barely made it. So that is cool to see. Happy that we did find a DSR in the case. Youth Burke, Skyfall Arms, one of the triple rares of the set. Then Congratulatory Performance, Sucuse. And Brilliant Equip, Bam Virena. Believe these are triple R's as well in the double frame rare foiling. Beautiful cards. Hard to read. As I mentioned throughout the stream, I don't know how important it is to read the card names as opposed to knowing what the cards do in Vanguard. Like, there's a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh cards that you don't call it by the card name. So I don't know if it actually is that important to be able to read it, but I wish that the text was more easy to look at. Same problem here with the World Original. This is that, I don't know, true arbiter of something. It's a cool looking dragon though. I know that much. Well, that does wrap off this full case here of Blazing Dragon Reborn. Happy to see the 2 FFRs. I didn't expect to find 2, so very happy with that. Pleasantly surprised to win the 50-50 on the DSR this time around. Beautiful cards. Beautiful cards. Sad to see the SPs go. But I do like the frame rares. They are interesting. They are interesting. Curious to see what those look like for the lyrical sets. That's more my speed. I'll have my final judgment on the frame rares once I see the difference between my older SPs and the new frame rares from lyrical boosters. So yeah. Right now I like them. I don't know if I like SPs better or not. I like the SP texture better. That's for sure. Frame rares don't have texture. The FFRs do. I really like the FFRs. Frame rares, they're not bad. But I'll leave my final decision for another time. But let me know what you guys think of the frame rares, the lack of holos, the lack of SPs, this set in general. Give me your thoughts in the comments down below. I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. I had a lot of fun as always, so I hope that you did too. And if you did, make sure you go ahead and hit that like button. And of course, if you're not yet part of the Titan Cards family, I'd love for you to join us here. Make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. But that does wrap off the Cardfight Vanguard willDress. I think we're breaking into willDress. That wraps off the Vanguard here on the channel tonight. So up next, we'll be getting into Yu-Gi-Oh! Darkwing Blast First Edition Booster Box. Check out the new Yu-Gi-Oh! Set, the return of the Blackwing archetypes. Then finish off the evening with an opening of a product I've never checked out before. My Hero Academia TCG. Like I said, we ordered one kit to try and just introduce it to people, because people asked, you know, Allie, are you guys going to get the My Hero game? Be like, I don't know. As soon as I saw it pop up, we ordered one of the kits, but pre-release weekend was last weekend, and it just arrived this week. So just going to go ahead and open it up for our preview, and then have boxes available of that. So yeah, still some things for me to get on tonight, so let me wrap it off here. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. And of course, before I escape to the next video, I do have to give an extra special shout out to all of our channel members. Thank you so much, you all, for going above and beyond with your supports. Bossman and I truly do appreciate it. We do have 7 Black Label fans: Andon, Bounty Hunter Breaks, Devon, Kira Soltari, MT, Stephen Olivo, and Stephen Bly. We also do have 9 Gem Mint fans: Bamboo, Butch Corby, Geriatric Geek, Jonathan Scott, Michael C., Michael Bigelow, Scorecard Collectibles, Shenefzen, and Vanek. But thank you so much again, though, to all of our channel members. And all members do have their name shown on screen at the end of every video. You guys thought I was going to forget? You guys thought I was going to forget? That's not words. You guys thought I was going to forget, didn't you? I remembered. But yes, thank you so much to all of our channel members. Really appreciate each and every one of you. Now that officially wraps off this video. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Take care, stay safe, and I hope you all join me in the next one. Bye.